What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in our London Bulldogs franchise. It is about to be Week 14, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We still have no idea if we have a shot at the playoffs, but you gotta keep grinding. 5-7. We did take on the Jets pretty nicely, though. We made Tom Brady our little bitch. And that's pretty much that. Let's go right into Week 14. Do we have a breakout? Dillon has not been... Anytime we talk about the player, it's usually like, Dillon has not been rewarded, and no, it didn't work. Of course, playoffs pitcher, who is in, who is not in. We are not in. The Ravens at number 7 currently, which would place us really close, to be fair. We're like 4 games, technically 5 out of it. The problem is, though, you could see we can't catch up to most of these teams, if any of them, unless they all start losing a lot. So, really, it might just be that 7th spot, maybe 6th. I don't know if it's physically possible, though, so it's a bit of a long shot. But, of course, the Jets, one of those teams in the hunt, so obviously we would have that win-loss on them. Going up against the Steelers, Dolphins, Texans, and Cardinals next. I have no idea how good each team is, even though we just seen, like, 3 of their records, and I just forgot. The Steelers, though, at 5-7, that should be winnable, right? Any Player of the Week awards, we did get one. Mr. Holton Hill with a pick 6. Gotta like that. Actually, was it a pick 6? Could have been like a fumble. No, it would have showed fumble recoveries. Never mind, I'm a special. And speaking of special, you could make me feel special by sticking around, by clicking the subscribe button. It's the one down below. Oh, man, people aren't laughing. So in case you're new to the series, this is what the roster looks like currently. Donald Parham was a tight end that started off with normal development, and he has been crushing it. Of course, his ability is mid-out elite, and there's a good chance he could go to X-Factor. So normal to X-Factor in 1 season. As far as everyone developing-wise, though, he's kind of the only one developing well, as Dillon has had a really good season himself and probably will go to star, but he hasn't had any, major upgrade points. He hasn't had any breakout chance, even though he is playing out of his mind, obviously. Bush, he was injured most of the year. Can't really blame him. Parsons has played okay. Gilchrist, apparently it's pronounced, not Gilchrist. Remove the H then, dude. He's played okay, but once again, no breakout. Holton Hill had a pretty decent season. Did get a breakout. 24 years old. Looks like he has a pretty bright future. But yeah, there's a lot to work on this team. You got to remember, these guys, these old players, are going to be gone after the year, so maybe you have to find new names or just rookies or something. I'm not sure, but that's why we want to win the Super Bowl. Try to make something special of it with these veterans once, before they're once and for all gone. Connor McGovern is the only upgrade, and he did get a +2 to strength. How old is he? 23, so +2 to strength is actually kind of nice. That's a pretty solid upgrade right there. But here we are going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh, in a rainy game. This could be interesting. Of course, Pittsburgh, we may make it like a tradition around here to just always go homes at away and away at home. I don't know, dude. But, of course, a rainy one. 5-7 teams going at it. This could be a bloodbath. And there's nothing I like more than blood. Wide receivers, I did see they had DeAndre Hopkins. Who else do they got? They have a lineman, I think, was on their list. I don't know, but yeah, well, that was really fast. It was really fast. I couldn't really see, but this is the type of game we need Manziel to show up in. And, of course, he showed up pretty nicely this year in general. So, I mean, you got to be pretty happy with what we've gotten out of him. What's the story for the future at the position? I have no idea. Definitely going to be looking in the draft. But if it comes down to Manziel having to play another season on the team, it be what it be. The problem is we'll probably have to pay him a decent bit, at least, 12 mil a year or something like that, which is, I don't know. A.J. Dillon, 108 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's had a masterful season. Him and Parham have just kind of carried this offense to what is hoping to be the promised land. Well, that's a bit of a stretch, but Tannehill, of course, their quarterback, and we will be kicking the ball off first, which means that Mr. Destroying Donald himself kicking it deep. Do you guys want me to change his name to his actual name? I kind of just put it Destroying just so, like, a lot of you guys that would know him by that name at least. But It's up to you guys. It doesn't really matter to me, whatever we do. I like Destroying's kind of like a cool name, so Ryan Tannehill, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 2,600 yards. It's kind of iffy. Good touchdown to pick ratio, but kind of pedestrian-ish number. Nah, those are pretty good numbers. Kind of depends if they like to throw the ball a lot or not, which I can't tell. Who is out of the backfield? It almost looks like it says like Ingram, but I can't tell. Am I blind? We'll find out in a moment. Gilchrist with a great tackle, and their running back, it is Ingram. Really didn't look like him. I don't know why. What the hell is that celebration? Is that a dance? You guys are younger than me, and probably like, what the hell is that? Is that a dinosaur feasting on a corpse or something? Kirkpatrick with a spin move gets re-picked up, though, and no one on Ingram, but it's a huge fumble force. Martin bobbles it, but he picks it back up, and I believe that is a Gilchrist hit stick, or was it Parsons? It might have been Parsons coming across, actually. And now Johnny Manziel, yeah, we're talking all that crap to Tannehill, but, that's what we've got. Still by far our best option, though. I think we're all right here. Oh, yeah, we're far from bad. I almost said far from all right. Dillon slipping off, gains about 15 yards on that very first carry. 1,000 rushing yards on the season, and obviously over 10 touchdowns, right? I would assume. 3 last week. He had another couple of doublers earlier in the season. I think he had a 4-touchdown one recently. Like, he's killing it. Top speed, what is it? Ball carrier speed, 20.5. That's kind of surprising for his, size. Good stuff, and battered out of bounds, but still kind of dishing out the punishment. Potentially back to the ground game. Could always go with the play action look. They kind of look like they're giving us like one-on-one. And we never get that ball off. I like the effort from Parham, but that is a 4-yard loss, unfortunately. Got to realize the situation and just let that ball go, my mind. I don't even know what I was about to say. Stepping into it, and a perfect throw to Chad Johnson, who gets to the 18-yard line. And Chad Johnson is frozen in time. Bush on the inside, and he scores the touchdown. Maybe Bush at number 2 is the move. I don't know, but first receiving touchdown of the year? That's not good. But, hey, it's a start, all right? We'll get our update on Mr. Chad Johnson when we get a chance, but as of right now, back out on defense, and the receiver never looks back for it. He really wasn't that open, so that's probably the case. Pectoral strain, we're fine. Maybe there was more room to the right, didn't see it, so 2nd and 10 now. Can't get through, man. Short pass, Holton Hill misses the tackle, but it kind of helps. Duvall gets a chance maybe to hit stick him, didn't go for it though. And before we go any further, let's take a look at what their team is. They have Mason Rudolph as a backup. Okay, fair enough. Tannehill, the starter. Mark Ingram, the starting running back. Gus Edwards there. Travis, no, they're wasting him. Oh, Lord. DeAndre Hopkins at the number 1 spot. Tyrell Williams at number 2. T. Higgins at 3. Chris Conley at 4. Looking at the tight end spot, Delaney Walker still around the league. I don't think that's a good thing for them, though. Great left tackle, solid left guard, solid center, but he's old. Right guard is kind of rough. Right tackle is also rough. Left end's rough. Right end's old, but still a beastly veteran. DTs, look at this. Anthony Ware looking like a beast. Michael Pierce, solid starter. Matthew Judon, solid player. Reuben Foster, really good player as well. Jason Pierre-Paul, kind of old now. Jonathan Jones, very fast. Dante Jackson, very fast. They got some speed at corner. Free safety, Earl Thomas. Strong safety, John Johnson. So speed at corner, not so much at safety. Earl's got enough. He's still got enough. Not great, but gets the job done. Speaking of getting the job done, we need this pass rush to get the job done because we're in some trouble. Oh, Lord. I thought he was going to just outrun us, so I just went down to chase him, but for some reason Hopkins jumped up and stopped for it, basically. Kind of got lucky on there, even though we just got torched. Right, Gilchrist going to leave the tight end. Oh, he threw that way to the outside there, and Cam Chancellor obliterates him. I really didn't think Delaney was going to get out there that fast. He is rather old after all, so I kind of just, played the inside thinking it was going to go to someone else, and maybe it was actually going to be a run was my main thought. Mark Ingram fighting, gains about 4. Defense is struggling. It's not as bad as their defense just showed up as, but still. Kamal Martin on the running back. Ooh, a little bit late out the back. And Parsons in coverage went off. Their right guard is now injured, giving us even more hope for Kirkpatrick to destroy someone here. And he can't because he's doubled again. He gets the spin. He's the first one there, and he's out of bounds. That could knock him out of field goal range. Is it? Is that a 10-yard penalty? I can't remember. But illegal touching. He went out of bounds and came back in. Can't be the first guy to touch it. Screen's getting somebody clean off the damn screen, and it's nothing? You don't lose any yards? That's so dumb. You should lose at least 5. This is what we're talking about with offenses getting away with everything. Why wouldn't you lose yards there? That makes no sense. Regardless, it's still technically a stop. Terrible throw, but even worse by Hopkins. Like, you just, it doesn't matter what is the case, you just become useless when you go out of bounds. I don't understand, like, unless you get pushed out, there's no reason to do that. And Callaway dies. I didn't even think that, honestly, I didn't even know the AI could hit stick. Is that new? What was that? I mean, I love it. I invite it. I want some intensity. But, like, what are we doing here? Is this brand new? Dillon slipping. Gets kind of taken down by the horse collar area. Well, it's not really a horse collar, but you know what I mean. Let's go with the play action look. Could get Parham. Calvin's my main look, though. And on the run, a perfectly delivered ball by Manziel, who just keeps getting more confident by the day. Jet sweep to Calvin Johnson. Yeah, I'll try it. Why not? It's a big fella. You don't expect him to get it, and wow, he is a little slow. As my parents said a couple years into my development. What? Colin Johnson to the outside, replacing Chad. We're going to go quick throw to Parham, who should be able to get a decent bit of yards. Gains about 6. I don't think we're quite in field goal range yet, but definitely manageable. Dillon on the screen, but we could throw it over to Charles quickly if things look good over there. And they do, and that is just terrible by Manziel. I don't know what the screen development looked like, but man, maybe we should have ran it there. Now we got to punt it. Damn it. Probably should have kicked, like, went for like a 3-yarder, and then we just pushed him. That is a penalty by us. We just absolutely mauled the tight end. And of course, we are at home, so, you know, London boys, we're freaking, we're paying the refs off a little bit. Literally getting paid by us. Gilchrist. I'm going to go with Kirk. And that is a good play. And what is Holton Hill doing? Was that Revis? Somebody. Revis just got caught watching the quarterback or something. I don't even know what that was. We're not really ready over there. Ooh. Good job, Cam. We're about to come in with Duvall, but you know us. You know us and big play moments. And tell him who you are. Come on, Parsons. Damn it, Parsons. And Vince Wilfork, the big fella. No, it's Anthony Rush. I thought it was Vince Wilfork. Anthony Rush, how have you been? Do you even know this man existed? Thought he retired. I don't like the stunt play here. Like, I just... Kamal Martin doing a thing. Oh, it's a screen. Damn it. Gilchrist taking his angle, and yeah, it was a flashy little screen. You know, they actually had a moment there, but just too many yards. Good job, D. I was going to say, Kamal Martin, new pass rusher, playing on the interior. But it's like, oh, it's a screen. He still made it tough on him. I mean, it wasn't an easy play. Oh, what is that? I thought we would easily get around him. We need to find somebody decently fast to return because Bush is really the only guy on our roster right now. But at the end of the day, he's a big part of the team, so can't really waste him on that kind of stuff. It's big danger plays. Speaking of, going against Ogletree, the linebacker. Shouldn't be a starter in general, let alone with the age now. You got to be on him ASAP if it's a freaking wide receiver. And they're just going to leave Dillon for yet another first down, and that may be a face mask. It was a hold. How are you holding after the play's over? McGovern, you have the strength now. Why do you need to hold? Go back to Bush, who has some speed. Bounces off, loses the first down doing so. But in this case, I'm actually kind of cool with it. This might be our shot play situation. With the play action look. Calvin has a shot, and he holds on down to the 11-yard line. Look at that perfect spin as well. Look at him making him. He's just a legend. I was going to say keep him guessing with a screen pass or read option. Nah, not a chance there. They're ready for that. And we're going to cut it back inside. Jamal slips it for the score. Jamal kind of like starting up for an outside. Maybe the Bush did have a touchdown. It just says first of the day. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, kind of like gave him a look like he was going to juke, and he didn't. I mean, I get their DBs outside of Johnson is kind of small, but small Johnson. But still, that's impressive by, here goes Parsons. Oh, that could be picked by Reeve. Oh my, Jesus, Revis. Really good job by Parsons, of course, underthrown. I think it would have been underthrown regardless, but, Parsons definitely didn't hurt the play with his pressure. Damn, Parsons got one play, and then he gets pushed around. Oh, Parsons on the coverage! And damn, son, that one's going to be thrown away. Damn it, Parsons getting pushed away. Double team now swims inside and forces it, and once again, another throwaway because of the coverage. 14-3, Pittsburgh has no answer. I will say Tyrell is kind of like on the regression side of things, and then Hopkins, he's only one guy, so... that's what you got to play against him. This team, I get Calvin kind of does get the majority of the catches, but we do have Parham, who's a danger to society. Just an absolute tank of a beast. We had Parkinson, but we also have Chad. We had to angle it because if we throw it left, he's going out of bounds, or Pierre-Paul's getting to it. That's just a bad read by us. We just should have taken what we had. And that could have been picked. Jamal, come on. Oh, throw it away. We can't. That's going to be a sack. So the Steelers defense does get a little bit of revenge. They make the stop. Oh, well, can't see them all. Paying attention to the pass rush, paying attention to the other routes. It's tough. And that's going to be over the middle. Chancellor. Huge hit. Had a fumble last week to seal the game. Not that it would have mattered, but I believe it was last week. But yeah, I mean, still take it. I just want to see him actually pop him off. Kirk kind of gets work. Oh, Kirk. Damn, that will be a minimal gain of about 2 or 3. From the 48-yard line now, they're moving. They're definitely moving. Kamal Martin on, this is a matchup our linebackers should win. Cam Chancellor picks it up, and Hill gets destroyed down the field all the way to the 23-yard line. Oh, I thought they were going to run it there. Parsons, that's our coverage a little bit. Revis gets pushed. Cam Chancellor, another big play. Down to the 8 for Mr. Conley. Third reception of the game. Bringing a cornerback blitz off the side they're running away from. Sweet. Cam, you're just one-on-one against this guy now. And he throws it away. The blitz gets there. Revis going for that coverage, boy. We even dropped back one of the pass rushers. Back in the end zone, and we would have had it, I think. We need a press here with Hill. We don't really get that much of a press coming across, and there was just no one open. That's going to be another field goal, it looks to be. And no, he does not get it, but 6-14, we're still in the lead. Starting with the 5 wide. We almost never go with it. And we're just going to go short. We may have had Bush, but I wasn't willing to wait. Parham gains about 14. That's all the yards I need. 14 yards is massive, especially when we're built to go short. They really don't have it if we can at least get a seal off and go back to number 71. Oh, number 71 does the work for us. Of course, really good job by the cornerback to get over there in time to recover for his team. But good job. 4-yard gain. Not bad. Let's go back to the pass. We had Calvin so open, and I guess it doesn't matter because if he can't hit that throw, not a chance he's hitting the one to Calvin. I went for the safe route because that's usually where we go with that play, and Calvin was off the pre-play. He did look pretty open there, but yeah, if we're not hitting that throw to Bush, we're definitely not hitting that throw to Calvin. Ooh, they covered that, and he misses that one too. Damn, Johnny, that's bad. It's really bad, and hopefully our defense can continue to do the same. To the outside, not a chance. Kamal Martin gets destroyed by the 93 overall Delaney Walker. Parsons off the edge. Parsons gets there, but not really. Duvall's getting stiff-armed. Help him. He looked like he's about to get taken, and then Anthony Rush, of course, came over. He rushed over. Like and subscribe. Gilchrist going against the running back. Got to cover that guy, though. And Marvin Tell, pretty damn good coverage over there. I mean, we're letting... You know, there is a little bit of safety help at times, but at times it's just one-on-one, and got to say we're doing pretty well. Damn it, Parsons. Oh, Lord. Revis Island, and he gets him. Revis with the pick. It's so weird how Revis gets burned, and then they just recover it. Like the throw is just so bad, and he just recovers. It's strange. Of course, now we have to watch out. Kind of feel like a quick throw is better. Nah, you got to go Dillon. Dillon's the safest bet. Oh, Jesus, barely. Gained about a yard. And they played pretty well there, but we did get out. That's all that matters. Gonna try again, and Dillon, we really know where to go. I mean, he's getting out slightly with his effort, but damn, son. I mean, what do you do here? They've got us covered. I suppose you can get away with this, but still getting the first down isn't a guarantee. It's a tough one, and he gets it. Maybe he could have went with the rack catch. The delivery by Manziel. That linebacker just never seen it coming. Here we are getting a little fancy. Oh, my. Dillon absolutely crushes him. Gains about 4 yards. I mean, we didn't want to, right? We didn't want to crush him, but our blocker kind of sold us there. Jamal, that's just kind of intersecting. And there's no one on Dillon, who's got some room out of the backfield. And he's running a guy over. We could have went out of bounds, and we have 3 timeouts. Decided maybe you get lucky. Maybe you get crazy with it. Getting an extra couple. And he gets hit as he's throwing, trying to get it off to Parham. Couldn't. Give him credit where credit is due. And on that drag, Parham has just been absolutely lights out. He just can't be stopped on the drag. I don't know. And we got to throw that away. Had a couple of looks, but we weren't going to get those throws off. Time was running out. Our mental clock was ticking away, and we got it off. Farm down the middle of the field. Maybe not super worth it, but Chad gets the first. Call timeout. Gather our thoughts. Get closer for that field goal. Go back to Chad, and I really thought we were going to get out of bounds. That's why we went short there. That's a really good play. And, yeah, it looked a lot better than it was. Yeah, we probably should have called a timeout. But I suppose we get the field goal anyways. Well, the attempt at least. And that's a pretty good-looking kick from Mr. De La Haye. And he gets it. 17-6 at halftime. And I believe we get the ball. That was a really interesting throw by Manziel. I can't lie. It was, like, really underthrown. But it was also overthrown. It was really strange. Like, I think it was overthrown vertically. But, like horizontally accuracy-wise, it was off to the side. I don't even know, dude. It was strange. It was strange. Like, it was really high, but it was underthrown somehow. It's really weird. It's like a punt almost. So strange. But starting the second half, we're up by 11. We have ball. And is that their kicker? Like, who is this guy? Like, he comes in crazy every time. He's like the first guy I notice every time. And there you go. Sit down by Chad. Gets the first on the slip-off. We've been throwing the ball a lot more than we normally would. Dillon up the middle. Just take what you can get. Doesn't get much. 3 yards. Run game has slowed down quite a bit. Sometimes it's a pass game. What can you say? Could run the ball, and Dillon fighting hard. Of course, that's because they had a blocker helping him there a little bit. This could be a big play. Could be a big play. It is, and he gets the block. He's going to be gone. Dillon, the Dillon effect. Parham is going to get a huge touchdown, and that could already be the dagger. I don't know why they go with a sellout like that. That was a terrible decision. They brought everyone up. I thought maybe there was going to be a bait. Even with the heavy blitz, we still had time to throw, too. That was just a bad play overall. And we're covering as much as we can underneath. Cam. Oh, you need to hit stick him there. Oh, that's a screen. Oh, Kirk can't get over there, and that's going to be a massive first down. Good play by them. Last second screen. It's like a delay screen. I don't know how the hell they did that, but that was impressive. From the 41-yard line, Parsons. Nice spin. Oh, my word. Good job by Cam to recover, but I'm pretty sure that was Cam's fault. I'd imagine the corner underneath had a flat, and Cam, I got to see this. Yeah, Revis has got to play underneath, so Cam just gets burned. I mean, if you look across the field, everyone's in position except for Cam. We're going to come with the blitz. Let's keep Duvall back. Cam, you can go in there. You're not going to cover anyone anyways. So what are we worried about? The running back is got no one on him. And is that a late hit on the quarterback? What is that, a hold? Damn, son. Who is that, Parsons? It's got to be Parsons. Cam, what are you doing? Oh, he's got a chance. No, he doesn't. And Gilchrist, please get the pick there. Delaney Walker's had himself a day. And I'm surprised they're not going for 2 here. A little bit of a strange one, but, you know, do what you want. All right, let's go back to the ground game. Nabbers on the lead block. We probably should sign another tight end because I feel like we don't have enough backups. Like, we usually have 2 in the game quite a bit, so if we lose one, you know, we're down to the fullback. As you can see there, he's not super great. He just missed, but Dillon carries a guy forward for 7 yards. Let's go back super heavy. It's not going to have the big play potential, but it should be able to set up that first down pretty easily. And yeah, there you go. I mean, he's just a tank. He's just a tank. If Calvin didn't show how slow he was earlier, I probably would have taken that, but I can't. We had a couple of guys open, but we just like kind of sold ourselves. And Dillon just, well, it's overthrown, but just felt like running out, and obviously it wasn't a good one. And Jamal just sits down on the route, gets about 7. This could be a quick pass to Park. It's not a quick pass to Park. Catch that. Good play. That time rolling out was a smart one. Maybe had Calvin or whoever that was behind deeper, but you got to take what you can get. As soon as we saw him open, just get that. Get that play into you. Let's move Calvin out. Maybe make it look like we're audibling, and then just give it over to Dillon. Oh, that's just bad by us. Still gains a yard, though. Oh, my. These guys are going to have nightmares. And, like, we're not even having that good of a game with him, and it's still just like he's impacting the game here. We got to get something shorter than that because they're going to be coming here. Is that Jamal? Is it overthrown? It's not! And Jamal's going to walk in, still showing that speed. Ogletree does not deserve to be first career touchdown reception. Is that actually true? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Woo. All right, but as I was trying to say, yeah, Ogletree does not deserve to have a starting spot on any roster. I mean, you take away him alone, and who knows? Timeout, 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 timeout. The matchups got flipped, and for some reason, Revis was supposed to come over there. That doesn't make any sense at all. Miscommunication on the defensive side of things, and we may have just saved a touchdown. It's already another miscommunication. Hopkins. Oh, that is pass interference. They get the first down anyways, but Jesus. And now their other guard's injured. That guy was playing left guard in the first place to recover for the other guy that was injured. No? Like earlier. Like he was supposed to be a right guard, I'm pretty sure. And Gilchrist with the play. Anthony Rush has had himself a pretty decent game. We do have another DT on the team that's been neglected, but I mean, the whole damn team's neglected at this point. Parsons! Hit and picked by Tell. Thankfully, turn, run, get the block. Tell's gonna score. Thankfully, they didn't call a penalty there because it's gonna probably a penalty. I'm gonna be honest with you. We probably hit him late there. Oh, that's a penalty. We got very lucky on that one. And Marvin Tell has legit beaten DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know how that's even possible. These last 2 teams we've played have been absolutely terrible, specifically on offense. Oh, Jesus. Maybe not Delaney. Delaney Walker, he gets a pass. Old as hell, plays like a god. We're just going to sell out for it. And how does he get that off? I can't believe Micah Parsons, by the way. That was impressive. He got there before we did, and we blew our assignment. He was able to see the running back, and here, what a push by Wilfork, but they're still going to be running, and Parsons chases them down, which is impressive as hell. Maybe Parsons' under pressure ability is actually coming into play. Ever since he got, oh, look at that hit. Ever since he got playing the outside linebacker, I'm pretty sure that's when we started winning, no? Makes the quarterback more inaccurate. They also see the field late. Like, Revis was burned a lot, and they miss the throw every time. They're, like, really late on it. They got people open over there. That could be a score, and he misses it. All right, come with the blitz again. And Hill is in okay coverage, and the ball's overthrown again. And they're going to punt down 25. Their season's over if they punt this ball. It's Dillon time, baby. Get in there, Callaway. Oh, my. If Callaway's back there, he can catch the ball at the 2 and return it. But now instead we're at the 2. The punter's trying to keep him in it. He's like, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to try to save the team here. Dillon tries to cut it back, and wow, look at him bounce. 7-yard gain. Could be a quick pass to Calvin. And it could have been, but we won't take that. And Dillon gets taken down. Of course, 2 players at all times to take him down. 3rd and 1 now from the 11. Read option look. I mean, they just aren't ready for this. They're in coverage because they see the receivers. I don't know what's going through their mind. Or they'll take it. Maybe should have just handed it off anyways. But they saw the running back, but Pierre-Paul was so slow, he was actually able to see the read. Well, that's just lucky. Pat McAfee on the kick. I'm not going to go that far, though. I'm not even going to get it to the 50. A bit of wind, a bit of rain, a bit of everything. All right, maybe the Steelers know better than we did. People were like, nah, they didn't. It's a bad decision. Another screen. Get off of it. Parsons in pursuit, and everyone gets a piece of him for a gain of 9. The guy's in the cold, and I would not be out there. That's brutal. The guy's just wearing a jersey. He'd be freaking sick, probably. Now we have the outside leverage. We do force it inside, though, and Cam Chancellor, who's played absolutely terribly today, comes up with a hit stick again. He'll probably come up with a hit stick fumble, and we'll be like, oh, well, there you go, Cam. We love you again. Another screen? Their O-line is going to have a heart attack. That O-line has been running all day. And they're wondering why their O-line's just dying out here. You're running them all the time. And Cam Chancellor slowed down a little bit. Just, make sure we got that angle in case he breaks to the left. Oh, yeah, you got a lot of tackles, Cam Chancellor. How much coverage rating do you have? 0? Give you a 40 grade on Pro Football Focus for coverage. Get out there. Another freaking screen. But it will not go for a touchdown. Duval gets off the block and hit sticks the man at the 3-yard line. Stamina's got to be dead. Going over the run commit because they've been running the ball pretty well. And to the outside, they're going to be taken down. Good help by Kirkpatrick. Makeshift coverage. Makeshift coverage. And it's going to be enough. Goes out of bounds at the 1. It's strange that they're not going to have a running back out there. They're just like going straight to the point. He's wide open on the outside. Nowhere to go yet, though. Back of the end zone. Cracked by Cam, but he holds on. Good job by Hopkins there. What a hit. They're going to go with the onside kick. We could probably bring in a different quarterback here. And Bush gets it. Bush gets a block. Takes it back to the 45 where he picked it up. All right, Kellen Mond checks into the game. Scott checks in for Calvin. And Dillon checks in the defenders to the hospital. Of course, like we said, not a statistical game you would expect from Dillon, but not for a lack of trying, because he's still put up quite a bit of broken tackles today again. Read option, and Mond's going to actually get a decent bit of yards from it. Smartly slides it to 29. Don't need any injuries from anyone. Jamal Charles on the inside carry. Could try to just take it all the way past Sewell on the left there. And we do. Maybe could have went a little bit further. Jamal gains about 6. The ball carrier, more like the Jamal carrier. 1. Oh, Dillon! Look at him! Down to the 15. What a hero. Tried to go to the right, but kind of got caught because of his big frame and still just powers through anyways. Make Scott's day here. Make his day, make his week, make his life. Touchdown. First career. Now that one gotta feel good. 4th and 7 from their own 28. They're gonna be going for it here. This is kind of sad, honestly. Parsons. Now that one they're gonna call a late hit. Doesn't matter though, because kind of matters, but he caught it. They definitely could have called the other one. We're a little dirty out here, I'll admit it. What's it to you, huh? What are you gonna call the police? I'd like to see you try. We know where you live. Whoever, That'd be so frustrating. I'd get called for a late hit all the time. Just crushing the man. Absolutely crushing him so late. It's just so funny. He's getting to his groove, but of course this time they're ready for it. Is that a hold? Could be a hold or a late hit on the quarterback. Wasn't Parsons this time, though. Another late hit on the quarterback. Jesus. Anthony Rush this time. That swim move's been brutal. Parsons starting to get that technique down a little bit here. And he gets it again. That's a really late hit. And Cam picks it, of course, out of bounds. Good job, finally. Of course, if it would have been a deep play that had room, it would have probably been another touchdown over top. Or another big play over top, I suppose. He didn't give up the touchdown. Hopkins in the backfield. Things are getting wild. Damn it, Parsons. Get in there. Push down. He could get up. Hit as he's thrown. Cam gets the pick. Run a man over. Damn it, Cam Chancellor with the interception. Ironically enough, with the tackles, Cam's actually statistically had himself a pretty good day. Oh, man. And Dillon gets some room. Maybe he will get it. Maybe he will get it. He's at 100. Dillon, the stat patter. And that is the end of the game. Another really high-scoring game where we win. Of course, another, rough team / roster / schedules for that team. But still, we're not a great team ourselves. So to be in this situation is pretty nice. As we're, nearing at 500, we have a chance to do that. Of course, looking at the stat line, we obviously beat them in every single category. Score, yards per play, and then obviously takeaways, which is usually the big momentum decider for us, which is what gets us off to those nice scoring streaks. And then, by the time they start to get going, it's a little too late. Looking at the comparison in stats, Manziel played a near-perfect game. Had a couple of inaccurate moments that actually did cost us pretty big, but we ended up winning anyway, so it doesn't matter. Rushing Dillon, 6.2 per 100 yards on the ground. Jamal had himself a little bit. Mond had a couple of carries. Manziel went negative. So did Calvin and a lot of different players on our team. As far as receiving, they went 11 passes to Mark. How many screens you want to run there? Delaney Walker had a decent game. Parham had a decent game. Well, Parham was not as great as usual, but he had that huge play where they just didn't cover him. Chad was okay before he got hurt. Calvin, nothing big in the receiving game, to be honest. As far as defensively goes, we had really no sacks, but we did have a decent bit of pressure, especially in the second half. Anthony Rush, the only one with an actual stat for it. Cam Chancellor, Revis, and Marvin Tell, and it's Marvell, who I always call Marvin. Damn it, change your name, please. All had interceptions. Tell was the only one with a pick 6, too, and I don't say his name right. Destroying with a really solid performance in that one. And that is pretty much that, as we now move on to 6-7, I believe, which is very impressive. Here we are with a chance to do it. We got a shot to do it, boys. Anyways, that is going to be the episode. Next week, we are going against the Miami Dolphins. Try to continue this win streak and potentially stamp our own ticket into the postseason. I don't think this would have updated anyways, but the Ravens probably had that locked up so far with the win-loss percentage. Regardless, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, maybe think about leaving a like. And if you like this video, you want to see more franchise, which we do a ton of, maybe think about subscribing. There's a bell thing, I guess, that you're supposed to hit as well if you want to see notifications. I don't know, dude, but maybe look at it. I don't know. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!